That really is Martha cutting a bouquet. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Hi, welcome to Suds and Fluff. My name is Martha. This is Hadara, my wonderful co-host.
I'm not actually
Today is
this short.
a wonderful last day of April in Maine. Oh, hi, Peregrine.
Wait, it's the last day of April?
And we have been busy. There's so much to do this time of year. And I haven't really felt a ton like recording because, of course, as you probably know, things go much more slowly when you're trying to film them. So I've definitely been in the mood of just getting some stuff done, working on the gardens, and taking care of the projects that we need to accomplish. But I thought it would be fun to go and take a look at our baby bunnies and at what we have started for the garden. And we could probably see some plants coming up.
You are so annoying.
And some baby animals. All right, let's go.
I'm angry at you. Let's go.
You are.
I'm angry at you. Let's take her.
So here we have Willow. This is Hadara's bunny. This is her new hutch here. We're gonna put like a little shelf up here because this used to be a chicken hutch. But she's got her own hutch now, which she likes. We're gonna be finishing this one off here for our other bunny. The ducks like hanging out down here for some reason. And then we've got over here, we've got Flopsy. Oh, it's so windy today. Poor Flopsy. Her wool, from pulling her wool out, is missing a lot. So we've got some babies in here.
The way down.
So we're not gonna look at the babies because it's kind of chilly and windy right now, but we have her outside in this nice long hutch and she's got 4 babies in there. So here we are at the other brooder with Juniper. She's in the other compartment right now. And these are her babies. They're snuggled in their nesting box here. Hi, bunnies. They've been hopping out. They hop through here.
Yep.
And oh, here's Juniper. Hi, bunny. Oh, she's so sweet. She's been a great mama. So we can close this. We'll go look at the other side. Can you close that? We can go look at this side real quick, too. Then this is what this side looks like right now. We were thinking on this one too, we could make like another shelf here thing so they could have that to go up on. Hi, Jennifer. So the baby bunnies have been coming out, but it's kind of cold today, so they're in the nesting box.
Yep. We have 8.
And here Nathan's straining some compost for us. He just made this, what do you call this? A screen thing. Sure. For our garden. This is exciting over here because these lilies came back and that's the first time that we've had anything growing here. Okay, now we're gonna go look at the garden. Okay, well we just got some of these tomato plants in. These are yellow pear. These are from my mom. Thanks, Mom. And so they spent one night out here. They look good. We've got some baby greens here. We've got, this is spinach that actually overwintered from last year. So that was exciting to, they died back to the root. And actually they were in this cold frame here. So we've been enjoying having the spinach. Okay, let's walk out here. We've got some elders here ready to pot or put in the ground here. kind of losing motivation with the garden tour because it's like the plants are so small, it's hard to show everything. But we're gonna go look at where we ended up putting the 2 figs, okay? And that's in here. They're actually right behind me here. There's one there and one over there. So those are the Chicago hardy figs. Hopefully they're gonna be ending up to be like a big tree and producing some fruit. So what was the other thing in here? Oh, we just have breakfast radishes. Okay, but we do have some, I was thinking of planting the melons on this side. Anyway, let's go peek at the other part of the garden real quick. Okay, so we got this teepee put up here. Can I see my hand in the video right here? And we're gonna do netting on the teepee and cucumbers this year. So we still have these beds open for some seedlings or some direct seeding. This is strawberries here. This is a perennial bed that we've got echinacea, yarrow, elders. And then over here, the raspberries are doing awesome. They're really leafing out. Be careful because they are spreading here, there, all along this side. They're even spreading here, I'm seeing, into this other bed. So I'm actually thinking of this here, having it just continue to spread this way. And then this whole corner of the garden could be devoted to those raspberries, because fruit is definitely a nice crop to have. And then we've been working over here. We've got the walking onions here, which are a perennial onion. So they're gonna come back every year. They get bigger and bigger. You can divide them. And you'll see probably later in the season, but they grow a really funny bulb on the top and then they fall. And that's why they're called a walking onion. They look awesome. So we also have some baby ones. So we're gonna be letting these spread here. And then over here, this is the northern side of the garden. We're gonna try corn here, and corn in that bed, that northern bed, because corn's so tall. And then also here with the hay, we've got all planted with the onion sets. So we're also gonna I have just enough to do this bed with onion sets too. So then we'll have those 2 beds full of onions. Yeah, we have a lot of catnip plants coming up. That one I'm gonna leave.
I want to eat this.
If they're in the way, I just dig them up and put them in a pot, and I'm gonna sell them or give them away or plant them somewhere different.
Towards the camera.
Here's what I got of the catnip potted up yesterday. And the elders are really taking off. We ended up coppicing them really low again this year, and they're coming up over there. You can see the bright green shoots right here. And we've got others coming up in this area, even over there. So we're gonna have a nice big crop of elderberries. We hope. Yeah, we are. Got this sink over here kind of set in like a little hole so it's not tippy. This is like just for a play area for the baby, honestly, and the kids, and it ends up being kind of like a little insect or frog pond, I guess. So over here we've got lavender in the corner with some high bush blueberry plants. Yep. There's one more thing I don't know if I've mentioned, is these logs here are gonna be supposedly growing mushrooms. We inoculated them with yellow oyster mushroom spawn. As you can see, all the holes we drilled with the wax.
No!
What's going on? What's going on over here?
They're just plants.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go take a quick peek at this awesome forsythia bush. These I think these are wild plum trees here. And they're kind of spreading, but I actually am kind of excited about them now that I realize they could bear fruit. Here we are, look at this thing, it's incredible. Love it, this is so bright and beautiful. So here we have the forsythia, and then we've got right here a bunch of blackberry canes growing that we're tending. We've got all the old canes pulled out for this year. It's kind of like a battle between the forsythia and the blackberry. It's actually starting to come up kind of closer to the forsythia, so I'm actually cutting the forsythia back some because this is a huge bush and it can spread that way. So we're kind of trying to let the blackberries do their thing because we really enjoy the fruit. And here, gosh, it's windy. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Woo. Let's see if I can get in the fit screen. So these are our 2 apple trees, and we did quite a bit of pruning just to take them down. This year, you can see behind me, we've got all these cuttings. So that was exciting to get done, and we give the wood to our bunnies.
Yep. It's the same thing as...
Is this one of those plums too? I think so. We'll see. Supposedly they bloom early, so we should be able to see. They have the kind of bark that I was. So here we go. We're in the buck barn. Charlie, Potato, and Woolrow. And we have a space for another kennel here, which is not filled. It's in the basement right now because we were using it as our inside cage for a bunny when the bunnies were born from Flopsy. So that'll come out. It's nice to have an extra kennel in here to be able to clean out cages easily, or who knows, we might find that we want to keep a buck in here and we have room for that. So our forsythia bush is just starting to bloom. So they're getting some forsythia for the first time this year in bloom. Anyway. And here's Charlie the father bunny. All right, and we're also gonna see the chicken barn. Ta-da! We're gonna get our eggs. Let's see what we've got. This is a Sussex chicken.
Look.
She lays a pinkish.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't even leave any eggs. 12, 13, 13.
Let's see. Woohoo! Beautiful. Now this is the run. So there's their little hole there that they come out, and we've got some like cedar wood chips we were just using up out here to put around, and Elle's been digging and burying some of the yuckier stuff that they weren't eating, so they're happy to come and scratch around at the new stuff out here. Now we're gonna go see if the baby bunnies are gonna be out of their box this time, now that it's warmed up a little bit. Okay, Yale's already found them apparently. This one is so sweet. We're actually keeping this white one. Oop, it's a little dark in here. It's a little bit dark.
Pass it to me. Oh, someone come in.
Hey, let's be patient. Where are they? Where are the bunnies? Where are they? Oh, there's a couple. Please don't. It doesn't come in focus when you do that. So you just put them down.
Oh, I don't want to. This one's mine. What about this one? Don't. This is my baby. This is my baby bunny. I'm not backing off from the gray one.
Should bite.
Your face. To a gray, a little creep. Is she your bunny too? Really, still my bunny is the best.
Well, there you go. There's a quick tour around our little farm. I hope your garden is starting out well. I hope that things are going to be growing soon for you. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.